Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Alright, this one's not feeling the best. And this one here, last night and this morning when I went to pick him up, he's hurting somewhere. I don't know why. I think his pancreatitis is kind of still there. It's not completely done. Every time she sees that one puppy, she's always trying to lunge to him. And he just looks at her. He wants to be friends. She gets all weird with him. And with the crap that's going on right now, we're not letting him around other dogs. You are not in pure video mode yet, still. But you're not in pure video mode. Just put it that way. Figured it's getting late. I want to get this thing a morning run with the Sky, and I think we're going to get it since I'm running late. I woke up at 6:15. Did not edit last night. And I have a lot to edit, so it's not going to happen. We're going to have a late video today. Alright, you might be asking yourself, but Kurt, I thought this camera has to go back. It does. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm not going to lie. The convenience of having a tiny camera to pull out and film is convenient. So, I'm not... I know I have to. I'm struggling to whap my ass to send it back, so. Oh, but good morning. Yeah. Doing our Christmas lights last night. There's some footage there because I was doing it with both cameras, but I think it was, since I did it with the iPhone already, part of me is like, I think we're going to use the Ace footage, and with the exception of one single piece of a clip from the iPhone up Pine Run, when I actually pulled the iPhone off the dash and showed the pond and some of the, decorations. There was Snoopy, there was just, they had Disney, they had the Peanuts, they had all kinds of characters. I said to Terry, I said, honestly, I want to come up here some night by myself, park, and just and walk it. I might do that, walk that and walk Candy Cane Lane. Never done that, and in all my years, I've lived here all my life, with the exception of 6 months in Florida. But I was 4, so I'm thinking maybe that would be a cool little thing to do. I don't know how soon I'd do it. If I didn't work Sunday, well, no, I don't go until 12. So tomorrow night, but we're supposed to get some bad weather again. That was kind of our kick for last night, was the fact that it was so beautiful out. It was a clear night, no rain, no snow, nothing. So it was a good night, I think, to do it. And we did find the house along 220 there. We went up the back way, and I think I know how to, from going forward in years to see what they do, how to get in there and do that. So my plan here this morning is, because I am running a little bit late with these guys, we're going to do the down part here and the bottom half. I got my challenges complete for the month, so we don't need to take a full freaking lap. But I better let little man do his thing down here, because this is one of his favorite areas. Wish this one would do something, because she's not feeling good. Again. This darn dog. Bring her belly. But last night, was it last night? Come on. Forget what night we came home. I came home, and she just started, she ate her dinner super, super fast, and then ran upstairs and ran around the bed barking, and then started gulping. She does not help herself. I think at 5 years old she'd know better. I was watching David Manning's video last night, and he titles this video like it's something super secret, and it was basically the dash cam feature of this camera, which, I mean, yeah, it's convenient. So there is a setting in the charging power, and I forget what they call it, that you can make it where when power turns on, it turns on and starts recording, and when the car turns off, basically it'd be a dash cam. That's what it does. I'm like, okay, I really thought his secret was going to be something I didn't know about that was super going to help my videos. It does let you kind of loop recording and everything. This thing gets triggered by the wrong word a lot. And then when you actually say the right word, stop, it doesn't work. It's crazy. Oh man, recording. Okay, so there may be a glitch. You just have to say the second word. If you say stop, it doesn't do it. But if you say recording, okay, that time it didn't do it. But it has twice. Personally, if I'm doing dash cam footage, it's because I want it for a vlog. It's not just because I'm waiting for a specific moment. Like I said, I was expecting some super secret cool feature that made this camera just a tad bit cooler than it is. Don't get me wrong, it is a cool little camera. And yes, it would be handy in my bag from time to time. But the smart thing for me right now, unfortunately, is to not keep it. So. Alright, unfortunately, we're not getting the sky I was hoping for back here. It's much lighter than using the ShiftCam and the iPhone, I'm not gonna lie. Well, my hands are still freezing because I still have them out to do this. And the GorillaPod, though it is a little overkill, I really like the Insta360 handle. I think that's what he had his on yesterday when he was switching it back and forth. And gosh, I can't think of the name of that suction mount he had. That thing was massive and it had 2 ball heads in it. The problem is when you release the ball head, you release them both. It's not like you have 2 different lockdowns so that you can make multiple adjustments separately. And for me, in the car and stuff, the idea is to be able to show through the windshield and spin around and show me. So first person view and then talk to the camera. That's why I kind of like my little spinner. And if I had a secondary camera, there's a couple parts I need to buy to get everything set up to do that again. So, which right now, I'm not going to have multiple of that setup. So, oh yeah, it's a rough. I don't know what I'm getting myself into today, and I was actually counting my from what my times that I had worked before yesterday. I think I'm only going to be there like 6.5 hours today, so part of that's like making me think, well, yeah, you get in 8 o'clock, you're good, and because you're going to only be there, so that's like what, 2:30, I think, and I got a jet. I gotta look at that when I get there. I'll confirm that. That's based off our Insta app, which is now what, 1. It's like a in-between pay week thing since we're a bi-weekly company, which I keep mentioning. This was the final week, so I might actually be pulling some money over to get my last day. Today will still end up being on my next week's paycheck, which is the last paycheck of 2023, which is a problem, a big problem. Since I won't get one on the 27th, 28th, yeah, 27th, I won't get one in between, and then rent's due. What's up? Huh? What's up? You're upside down. I'm filming you upside down. I might as well just go with it. Need your baby? Yeah, get your baby. Get your bar. Need your puppy baby. That's the problem too, is like if you accidentally get real close to the subject, how out of focus is it getting? I don't know. Alright, let's walkie walk. Let's go potty putties. But easy enough to do low angle shots with her. Oh, 60 frames per second would have been really cool for you. I'm actually planning out this shot here, and she decided she wanted some loving. Actually got to get in a little closer with this. It's nice that you can get the whole thing. Yeah, I don't exactly know how the difference between the iPhone and this are, because the iPhone is listed as when you go to the 0.5 lens to be a 13mm, and this is supposed to be a 16, but this is still wider. I guess based off of a 24i. Someone want to explain that to me? How that is, but I'm not sure how it's 13 millimeters and 0.5 on 24, because that would be 26. Am I thinking that right? Half of 26 is 13. Half of 24 is 12. But still, 16 millimeters is wider. It's supposed to be an equivalent, but it's... Get what I'm saying? Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, 31 degrees this morning. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's not too bad out here. It's nipply. I didn't bother putting their jackets on because I knew I wasn't taking them for a full hurrah this morning. I don't think I have to pack anything up because I don't think I have my iPad out, because I sure didn't have my alarm clock. My phone was going off, but I think I'd silenced it, which that should not be a thing. Just because you silence your phone, your alarm should still make noise, in my opinion, because that can be a very easy oversight with either one of them. I mean, even with the 15, if you silence your phone, then your alarm's not going to make sound. You can understand it silencing like notifications, but not the alarm. There might be a setting to say everything but the alarm, but I don't know. Just noticed how frosty these guys look. I don't know if they are, but they cut them down, and this year they really grew back up. Pretty cool. Alrighty, here we go. I'm sure music is going to come on. Oh, it's not a frosty morning, which is good. Don't need sunglasses right now. I might need them on the road here. Oh, what is going on? Dismiss, and we can cancel that. We don't need to do a super walk today. Oh, good. My music's not even going to start up. Yeah, it's funny. These both watches, like when I get back to home on the walk, it like decides it's going to stop. So this one is convenient for this portion. It's a little back a little too far, and a little lower than the other mount. So it's kind of like a catch-22. If I time lapse, I should be on the other mount, and this one I'm not going to be switching mounts. That sucker hasn't moved though. Of course, it's got that gooey stuff on the bottom, on the suction cup. I want to say it was Falcon was the brand David Manning was talking about yesterday. It's a really neat one, don't get me wrong, but I think unfortunately for my car, it's too large. But you like pump the thing up and get it to hook. Idiot is parked literally in my way. I can't see down the goddamn road. Fucking municipal car. We're gonna go. Idiot. It's just, he's got like a little van and I can't see around him. Car for sale. Don't need a car. Alrighty, Friday, yeah. Well, roughly 6.5 hours. Let's see what we get into here. I'll verify my time and everything when I get in. That'll take me past the final update for my InstaPay, which would be basically just yesterday. So, we'll be good. Man. Let's see, 7:31. We should get through the traffic here pretty easy. The other thing I'm struggling with this mount is getting level now. It's like, it's not the way it's supposed to be. So it's aiming down when I'm forward, and it's level when I'm facing back. That's interesting. I don't know which way is more important. Yeah, see, there's not even a guard out here right now. This is weird, the time that he come. Oh, he's over there talking to one of the bus drivers. I don't know. It's like finding the right time to come through here with limited problems. It's all over the map. Switch you over to the other mount, and I actually have you leaning back quite a ways because of it being in such a wide angle, even though you're in D-warp. You know, a better angle and you less dash. No dash, actually, I think. Regardless, doesn't matter. I mean, this is kind of for future for me. April, maybe, if I really think I need to have an action camera, which I'll probably be like, nah. But I think, as it stands right now, the only other camera I would really like to look at, and I think you know what I'm going to say, is the DJI Pocket 3 for overall comparison against the iPhone. It's again such a different beast, and to do a side-by-side with that would be difficult. The way that how the camera sits, I wouldn't be able to like sit on top of the ShiftCam. It's really crazy how the sun seems like it's higher in my own personal view than it is in the camera. It's so far pulled back. Alright, well, I'm going to set you guys up just in case, because apparently the Griswold car is running around town. Grinch on the motorcycle. It was a Grinch yesterday, not Santa. I know you haven't seen that video yet, because I haven't edited it yet. So I got to do that. But yeah, apparently the Griswold car with a Christmas tree on top all lit up is running around town. Good evening, everybody. We're back to iPhone for this type of lighting. There's just no point. If the cute little action camera had the Ace had a light for it, I would just bring it out and use it. But there's no cage and there's no light. It's major oversight. Now I sound like Dr. Seuss. And very little zoom too. So you can't get in like that on a sunset. Anywho, alright. Enough bashing it. I do like the camera, but unfortunately there are drawbacks for my situation. So hey, do you want to be on film at all today? She's like, I don't feel good, leave me alone. Neither one of them have really felt good today. And I think I have the flash off. Being on a fire hydrant. You done? Alright, let's see what we can get tonight. Yeah. Pretty moon. Alright. Aim the thing completely away from the light. It will not let me turn the light on. Freaking traffic, screw it, whatever. It is what it is. At least I'm not, they're going backward behind me, so I can't feel like they're being watched. It's like up and down, up and down. Every time I try to film a clip, either the light doesn't turn on, or the damn, well, both. The light wouldn't turn on, and traffic was going by, so. Alright, getting out for, oh man, got home. Left work at 1:45. Came straight home. I wanted to stop at Surplus and look at foam for the couch, but then it dawned on me that, hey, dope ass, you don't have money to afford foam, so what's the point of looking at it? So if I remember correctly, it was quite expensive when I went. I felt a pullback. What do you want? So, was trying to start editing it and my eyes were closing. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to take a quick little nap, which would have been fine if I had not rolled over on the couch and fell asleep from, I don't know, like 2:45 until 4. He's shivering. It's like 50 degrees outside and he's shivering. There's a slight little breeze. Don't get me wrong. It's snippy out. It's not like it's a mild 50. Well, it's 47 still. Might be dropping now too. Alright, that's interesting. Turn that sucker down at 2 and that thing cleared right up. 5x. Turn the headlamp off. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that's better than the Sony can do with the moon that small. It just completely goes out of focus. That is incredible. Alright, I'll take it. Loving my moon on GPS. Bouncing door. Sure I don't run into any ice out here in this lovely section. Still can't believe I almost killed myself the other morning. Guess we need to pay a little closer attention. Come on, Priya. Come on, Priya. Come on, Priya. This is why you have a t-shirt that I really should put into print. I don't even know if I have an account anymore at that place. I'm happy at least I have one. I honestly just don't think anybody would buy it, so I'm not really worried about it. And I have to fight it. It's fighting with the headlamp. Like I have to aim it away, so it's making me edit. Thank you, iPhone. I really don't appreciate that much. So, and you know, I think I mentioned the only other camera I'd probably be remotely close to happy with, which I probably wouldn't be, would be the Pocket 3. There's no light with that one either, so, and that'd probably even be more of a challenging to add a light to. I'm done. I know there are cages you can get for the Ace 3, I think, already made. So you could get a cage of the cold shoe mount and, you know, go grab either the little light mod for GoPro or one of the lights I have, throw it on top. But it's not going to be automatic. Of course, I'm having some issues with that tonight too. So, oh goody, you're going to go potty. Yay! That's what we're out here for, buddy. Alright, since it's not in macro, now that we get into macro mode, which I don't understand why it used to do it live, I thought, maybe I'm wrong, definitely a advantage to not an action camera, any of them. Alrighty everybody, I am calling it a night, a little after 9, 20 after 9 right now. So, the rest of the video is edited, it's rendering again. Thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed today's video. I know, it's same old every day, and I'm getting back into that whole mindset thing again. Anyway, action camera, or the Ace Pro is packed up, ready to go. I'm going to go print the label, get all that taped up, put it in the car, and send that back tomorrow. All the pieces. It was fun while it lasted, but it's got to go back. So, alright, thanks for watching. Have a good night and stay safe.